Hello, dear students. In this kind of questions, we have two parallel lines, M and N, and this is the transversal L that intersects the two lines. When these two lines are parallel, as mentioned in the question, line M is parallel to line N, and we have 8 angles, as you can see. And you can think about these 8 angles as 4 pairs. So, for example, this angle here, which is an acute angle, and this one is the second one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that these 4 angles that are acute angles are always congruent. It means, for example, if you have one of the angles is equal to 35, for example, if this is 35, this will be 35, 35, 35. So these 4 angles are always congruent. And what about the other 4? Because we have 8 angles, as I mentioned before. The other angles, make them in another color here. Let's say with the red one. So here, this one. Yeah, make it red like this. Sorry, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are obtuse angles. These 4 obtuse angles are equals, all equal in measure also, or you can say that they are congruent. And what is the relationship between the dark ones and the red ones? For example, what is the relationship between this angle here and this angle, which is 142? They have a total of 180. So remember, I can draw it for you here. One line like this, and the other line is parallel to it, and we have a third one. A third one comes like this. So here we have 8 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are equal. These are congruent. And these, the other 4 here, are also congruent. For example, if I give you one of them, one of all of these is given. For example, this one is 30. This is also 30, 30, and 30. The small ones or the acute ones. And what if you want to get one of these angles, which is circled here? 180 minus 30, which is equal to 150. So every one of these is 150 degrees. 150, 150. This is how we can deal with this kind of questions. So here, let's read this. Here in our question, we can say that this angle right here is x. It's the same as this one, and this one. But if you have this 142, which is the obtuse angle, this will be 142. Let's write it here. This is also 142. 142. This is also 142. 142 right here. But none of them is the same as the acute angle x. But if you want to get the value of x, you need to subtract 142 from 180 because they are supplementary angles. They are linear pair. So here x and 142 make an 180 angle or a straight angle. So x here is equal to 180 minus 142, which is equal to 38 degrees. So the measure of angle x is equal to 38, and if you are asked to get this angle, it's also 38. This one is 38. This one is also 38. So here, whenever you have 8 angles with 2 lines that are parallel, look at the acute ones. Acute angles are these angles drawn in dark color. One of them is x, so they are the same measure. But if you have the obtuse one, like 142 written here, this would be 142, and here 142, and this is 142. You can look at these 2 angles together, which form a straight angle or a linear pair. So the linear pair always have a total of 180 degrees. So how to get the value of x? You can just subtract 180 minus 142 to get 38, which is the measure of angle x. I hope you understand this one. See you in the next video. Thank you.